Hearing teamwork makes the dream work, unless you don't like to ask for help, in which case you're going to struggle. Um, you will need to depend on someone or someone's to collaborate in this next chapter. And as much as you might be, I can do it myself, independent, traumatized person like many of us. Um, this chapter is about learning to work as a team, learning to collaborate, learning to ask for help, learning how to recognize when it's too much. We're supposed to have a community. Where's your village, right? Everybody asks that, especially for parents that are out there floundering. Even if there is two parents in your household, it's often not enough. Um, but just living life, we're not supposed to be doing it all on our own. And many of us are, and many of us are used to that. And many of us are very comfortable with that idea. But what Spirit is telling us today is that if we do not embrace the idea of asking for help and working together with a team, we are sticking ourselves in a situation where we will probably suffer, that it will be very difficult, that we will face challenges that we could have avoided. It will be unnecessary. We're putting ourselves in a position to struggle when it's not supposed to be that way. On the other hand, if we do go ahead and ask, like, here's our two can't see that one. Here's our two options, right? Which one do you want? It's that simple. Do you want to go the way where it's going to work out in your favor and you're going to find yourself elevating and living the life that you desire and reaching your goals because you chose to collaborate? Or are you going to do, Ms. and Mr. Independent, I can do what I want to do. I can do it my own way. I can do it myself. I don't need anybody because it's easier. It's easier than putting your hopes in someone else's hands. In the past, you've been disappointed. That's not the case this time. So you're going to have to heal real quick over that one. Spirit wants you to work hand in hand with these people that want to support you because they want to win too. And you've been aligned with those people for a purpose. What a beautiful message for this part of the collective. Death and rebirth, but then creation. I mean, that is what really elevates us to the next level, is when we openly, willingly, voluntarily allow a cycle to end so that we can be reborn into a fresh start where we can reinvent ourselves, where we can create that next version of the self. I'm hearing that there's been some it feels like stagnancy to you. It's not stagnancy, it's development. So just like the baby in the gestational womb takes time to develop before it is birthed into this world, before that occurs, we are in the stage of creation, where we are in that stage where the ending has occurred and there are things being woven into place. All the little cells are multiplying. Everything is becoming aligned, and all of these things are forming and combining and growing. And that process of creation is exhausting. It's overwhelming at times. And it does feel there's a sense of impatience here. We don't want to be impatient about this situation. We want to recognize that, as I said recently to someone, the best things take some time to cook. You know, you want the delicious soup. It's gonna take a while to marinate. You gotta let that simmer, right? You gotta put that thing in the oven and you got to wait until that toothpick comes out clean. You can't be rushing that. You're not going to get what you want out of the situation if you try to rush it. So there's no sense in trying to rush it. Instead, we allow things to take place knowing that when they do come out into this world, when they are born, when that birthing process happens, it is the most amazing, wonderful thing. It's mind blowing, it's life changing, it's so exciting. We have to be ready, open, willing, excited, happy for the process that's ensuing. Like, you can't just know that you're going to birth something amazing and then be impatient until it arrives. You have to be happy in the process as well. We have to lay a solid foundation and we have to put a lot of trust in the magic as well. This similarly falls in this alignment with a previous video where we talked about rebirth and creation and the time that it takes for the development of what's occurring to evolve into what it's going to be before it's presented to the world, before it's presented to you. You know it's existing now. You know it's there. But there are things that need to be done to welcome its arrival, right? So laying a solid foundation is about consciously making choices that are going to put you into a better place and have you prepared and stable and grounded when it arrives. If you want a brand new house, but you've got a bunch of little lingering debts out there, that doesn't make sense, right? You want to take care of those things. If you are preparing to move and you know it's 3 months from now, but you know you're going to move in 3 months and it's going to be absolute chaos on that day, do you wait until the week before you move to start try to pack up your entire life? Or could you start handling some of these things today? You've got closets full of stuff you haven't touched in years. Why can't you go through those things and pack those necessary things now? Start the process now. Create yourself a foundation from which to stand on that isn't going to be shaky. I'm hearing that in some cases, this might be like if you're thinking about you want a new job, when's the last time you updated your resume? What are you going to do? Send the old one out? No, you have to prepare, right? You have to get yourself mentally and emotionally ready for change. And sometimes the way that we do that is by doing little things that will make an easier future for us. If you have a more solid foundation, the structure that you build on top of it isn't going to have any issues down the road. It's going to be there. Whereas if you just try to hurriedly throw something together, what you're going to find is that it's not enough. Okay, trusting in the magic. We trust in the magic because we know that when we take these steps, we are in alignment with what we desire. But we also don't question whether it's coming. We just prepare for it. And when we are preparing for it, we are letting the universe know that we know that it's coming, that we trust in this process, that we are welcoming this process, we are in receiving mode for this process, and everything just flows without hesitation.